Good, they don't, so let's just go to none and start over. So we go to the middle one. You got three options here: face spotlight, skin smoothing, and eye clarity. Let's go for face spotlight to start. Let me zoom out of this. And as I drag this up and down, notice that you're getting a vignette around the face and a brightening of the face. So the face is getting brighter, the surrounding area is getting darker. So you got a little facial recognition happening here. All right, so that's step one. Then we go into skin smoothing, and we're going to zoom into her face nice and big here. And I bring that up or down, and we're adding some nice smoothing to her face. Now it's easy to get carried away. Right, that's way too much. Now remember, we should retouch out a couple of the big spots anyway beforehand, but a little bit of skin smoothing in there can go a long way. And then this really cool one is eye clarity. Now her eyes aren't open. I'll go to another picture that has eyes open in a moment here. But look at her eyes, and you see the contrast that's happening in there as I drag that back and forth? That is adding clarity to her eyes. So let's grab a different photo. Let me grab one of the other girl whose eyes are open. Oops. Open from device, go into my collection here, grab her eyes are open. Let's get closer to the eyes, add the face enhance. Start off with no presets, go to eye clarity, pinch in on those eyes, and look what's happening to her eyes. Look at how much brighter they're getting, a little more contrast in there. Isn't that cool? So a little eye clarity, maybe a little bit of skin smoothing. She's young and pretty, doesn't need a whole lot. We'll add a little bit in there. The face spotting, now in this picture, the face spotting is not going to do much because the background's already dark, but we can add a little highlight to her face. And then over here on the left, the last one, you can choose the darkness from pale, fair, medium, or dark of the skin complexion, which will affect how the brightening is being applied to it. So this can be really important because you might bring up a picture of a person, do some brightening on it, and you go, that's just doing weird things to their skin tone. We'll jump down here and choose the closest matching skin tone. So she would be pale or fair. Let's go for fair. And that will change how the spotlighting and all the other facial enhancements are being applied to it. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is a pretty impressive little tool in here just for adding that little extra kick on there. And what I've found using it myself is that it works really well on iPhone pictures. So you get a picture taken with your iPhone that's, it's good, but whatever, it's an iPhone picture. Especially using things like the ones with the depth effect, right? So the depth effect, if you're indoors and you're shooting with a depth effect, you get pretty grainy pictures. The depth effect is the one we're using both lenses on the iPhone 7 Plus. You get pretty grainy pictures in low light because it really needs a lot of light to do the whole depth effect thing well. But going in with a little skin smoothing can really soften that out and end up looking really, really nice. So I take pictures of my little 2-year-old all the time with the depth effect. It's just like if you can hold still for more than half a second, grab one of those. It's like, oh, this is so great. A little grainy because it's low light, we're indoors. A little smoothing on there, can look really, really nice. That's pretty slick. Okay, the last one in here, this is gonna make you go, what? This is so crazy. I'm gonna cancel out of this. This last one is the pose one. Notice up in the top left, it says 3D. Can I do it this way? I guess we can do it this way. No, we're gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna tap in the middle of the screen and reposition her face ever so slightly. Do I want her looking up? Maybe looking down a little bit? Or is she looking that way a little bit? Looking this way a little bit? I mean, if you go too much, it's gonna look weird, but just little subtle shifts. Look at what it's doing. It's so crazy. This is madness. This is like mad science stuff going on in here. We can also adjust pupil size, smile, and the focal length of the lens. Now, focal length of the lens we're not gonna see here, but pupil size, let's zoom in here. Look at that. The pupils on her eyes are changing size. Okay, this one's really going to creep you out. Let's go for the smile. I mean, you can go crazy. Let's not go crazy. But you can add a little bit. It's, maybe not working so great there. Let's find another picture. Let's find just a regular old snapshot of my kid. That'll be good. I'm gonna go to this screen while I do this just to make sure that God only knows what's showing up in here. Oh, perfect. Oh, this one I've already applied. Let's see, is it saved? Let me see if it's got the edits. It does. Oh, excellent. Look at this. Okay. So this picture already has the edits applied to it. There's a healing, a crop, and an enhance already done to this picture. What did I do on the enhance? Enhance, that was this one. So I did the face spotlighting, a little eye clarity. So here, let me zoom into this.
You've just watched a 5-minute sample of a live training video. To see the rest of it, head to PhotoApps.Expert/live, where you can purchase and download it, or sign up as a member. Members can stream any live training video as often as they like and have access to video tips and other exclusive member bonuses. To learn more about membership, head to PhotoApps.Expert/member.